Bryan gets himself in big trouble with one little tweet. Here's the thing. We've talked a lot about the power of the Swifties. Well, they drove a superstar like Zach off of social media, at least temporarily. We will explain why. Welcome back to TMZ Live. No one in entertainment is immune from the power of the Swifties.
True statement.
Zach Bryan learned that hard lesson when he tweeted something that he probably thought was just fun. Eagles greater than Chiefs. He's very proud Eagles fan. But then he added Kanye greater than Taylor. Who's with me?
A lot of people
And
are
also,
not with him.
don't ask who's with you.
Yeah.
Because you're just inviting it. It got so bad, he has actually deactivated his X page. He is not on there right now, but I can't imagine. I didn't have a chance I didn't have a chance to go and see what they were saying to him because the page has been activated.
They torched him. But it's really what he said now, what he's saying, is actually really interesting. The response that he's given.
Yeah, so he said, for the record, guys, and by the way, this he posted on Instagram. For the record, guys, I wasn't coming for Taylor the other night. I was drunkenly comparing two records, and it came out wrong. I've been going through a hard time in my own life, and I think I was projecting a little. To be completely honest, it just came off as rude and desensitized to Taylor. Don't drink and tweet.
That's really interesting.
It was, I mean, talk about throwing yourself on the sword.
Boy,
it wasn't that big of a, I mean, I get it. The Swifties want to be mad that he liked Kanye more, but...
I mean, the truest thing he said was don't drink and tweet. That is never, ever, ever a good idea. But yeah, the thing that Swifties are mad about, because he also specified clearly, because I'm purely talking musically, which means, I'm not endorsing loving Hitler or any of, Kanye's controversies. But yeah, Swifties, there are a lot of people who prefer, the College Dropout and 808s and Heartbreak to any Taylor Swift album. People have different taste, and some people just like him better, and that's okay.
And also, Swifties felt like he was coming for Taylor, but then also going for the Chiefs. Well, now those two things are very much the same these days.
I think the Kanye reference, because I agree with Eric, that there are people who can legit say, look, I liked Kanye back in the day.
I hear it almost every day.
But, because of the history between Taylor and Kanye, between the music awards, the secret recording and all, that's incendiary.
Feels like you are backing him on those.
You know what you're doing when you say that. You know how it's going to be taken.
Unless
you're really drunk.
Unless you're drinking.
That's
really
the
drunk.
problem.
That's the problem.
It really does impair judgment, huh?
Yeah, it really does impair judgment.
So my name is Helena, and I'm from Florida, and I just feel like Zach has the right to have his own opinion, but he did say do not drink and text or be up under the influence of anything. And when you coming for the Swifties, he should have known they was going to be flying in, because they do not play about Taylor. And Taylor's a great artist and a great singer, and everybody has their own opinion of who they like and what they like.
In this one instance, I think he would have been better off drinking and texting, because that would have just been one person who saw it. When you posted on X.
I was just thinking, Zach should go to Sag Harbor in front of the court and say, folks, do not drink and text. And we'll just add that as we move along. Okay, we are going to move along.
Yes, to a very